Start wearing purple, wearing purple.
Hey everybody, hello, hello, everybody, how we all doing? Are we all excited? How's everybody's day? How's everybody's day been? Since I streamed, I saw some of you like a couple of hours ago. That's it. Finally, I've been waiting. I know, I'm excited now. I'm excited. How you doing, Pipples? Squeezle, hello. Yes, Squeezle, Cookie and I met sort of at Pyro Club. I am hoping for Pedro Cantor or Lysander. I think you might have to wait. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not too confident about those ones. But we will see. I want to see what they have for Kill Team. I do. My hopes are not that high. Yeah, maybe not that high. I have been throw slapping very, very badly. Look how shit they look. But I have been throw slapping my ogres, so at least they have colour on, which I can then go back and highlight after. Yeah, they look absolutely atrocious, but they have been throw slapped. They've been throw slapped. Even the poor little dude who's just got a shit. I can't remember what that's called now. Spudjacker. Even that little dude has been throw slapped, but yeah. Hey, Hell, how you doing? I'm tempted to say you use too much paint at one time. Too much paint. Too much paint. Well, I throw slapped it too much. What, like the little pooling and stuff? So the pooling down there is intentional. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. The usual thing with me of as soon as it gets dark like this, because I don't pre-highlight properly enough, and then get lazy, that you get like the muddiness. But we can just do awesome stuff like this instead. So we can just do some really, really cool stuff. You're intentional. No, you're intentional. Anyway, sorry, we could probably say hello to everybody. We should probably say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, Harumph. Hello, Cookie. Cookie, how are you doing, dude? Hello, Purples. Hello, Squeezle. Who else have we got in here? Hello, Hell. New Hope, Red Corsairs. And Red Corsairs is a good one. So, we should probably kind of come up with a list. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, dude. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah. Purples, how are you doing? Some talked about Vulcan. I don't know whether... I don't know. Vulcan will be interesting if it is Vulcan. World Eaters, Space Wolves. I don't think Space Wolves just yet. World Eaters, definitely. World Eaters are definitely a possibility. And I'm hoping that maybe we'll get some Juggernauts for World Eaters, because then the Juggernaut character can then go in the Juggernaut unit, which would be really, really good. Salamanders need their Chapter Master model. They do. I think it's a possibility. I think Salamanders, and then we got the 3. Yeah, we got the 3, haven't we? We've got Salamanders, Black Templars, and Grey Knights, which have sort of been sneakily revealed. And then we've got the World Eaters, the Death Guard, and the Thousand Suns, which have sort of been hinted at. So I think that's why I think World Eaters is actually not too far away from being a good guess. But the Death Guard I think will just be a character. Thousand Suns, I would really like them to have a unit. Hoping and wishing for things like that. And then, because with a Codex release, 9 times out of 10 it's just a character. So fingers crossed there's a new unit. What miniature range could be used for a Witch Hunter warband for Mordheim? There is... I can show you. There is actually a Witch Hunter... Where is it? There's actually a Witch Hunter warband. Is it Age of Sigmar? No, it's Warcry, isn't it? Other games. Oh, God's sake. Stupid website. Other games. Warcry. Where's the Warcry one? I'm sure there's a Warcry. Is it? I think it's Warcry. Maybe it's not Warcry. There it is. There you go. That's a pretty cool Warcry one. And then there's also there's another one as well that I've got even more like witch huntery things. I don't know why it's not even scrolling now. I don't know what it's doing. It's gone rubbish. Anyway, yeah. So there's definitely some. There's definitely some. Cities of Sigmar Witch Hunters. Is it Cities of Sigmar? The one from Underworld. Is it Underworld? There's definitely some, anyway. There's a really nice Witch Hunter one. I think that might even be called Witch Hunters. It's either Warcry Underworlds or... I mean, there's the Cities of Sigmar Heroes as well. They're really nice. So yeah, Mordheim. That's where I would look. There we go. Is that the one? Is it in a box? There you go. That's the ones. Oh, Chip!
It's so late for you at Chris Frozen.
Fucking hell, Chip. 70 months. 70 months, mate. 70 months. It's so late. It is really late. Well, it's not as late as it has been. It's not as late as it has been because our clocks haven't gone forwards yet. So our clocks haven't gone forwards yet. So I'm an hour behind. I'm an hour later. Like it's normally 3 o'clock in the morning for these, but it's just 2 o'clock in the morning, which is good. Playing reveal video crashes the web store site. Oh god. Just found the Underworld ones at my local store. Perfect, Alfred. Perfect. Yeah, the Underworld ones are nice. Underworld ones are nice. There are a fair few that you could definitely use for. So that would be cool. Oh, these are. I'm getting so excited about these. I need to crack on with these. I need to crack on with these and start getting some some inking on them. Just 2 a.m. on a weeknight. I know, but why my work week is streaming, so.
There's something else they need to announce for 40K, the new EC models availability.
Yes, so when do I think... Oh, Hype Train is incoming as well. Can we get a reveal stream Hype Train? Can we get a reveal stream Hype Train? Who else wants to donate into the Hype Train? The EC stuff, I don't know when they usually come out. It's like a month later, isn't it? Which is all right, because it gives me a month. It gives me a month to get all of this painted. Maybe Saturday next week? No. No. Oh my God, Squeezel. Well, there we go. There's the Hype Train. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, dude. Thank you, man. Are you wearing purple today, Squeezel? I don't think it'll be that early, purples. I don't think it'll be that early. I think we'll have to wait for a little bit. I think you'll have to wait for a little bit. Every day wearing purple. So Vresh, Studio, Chain, Luna, and Armoured Bunny Bear, which is hilarious. Oh my God, purples as well. Pixel, thank you. Don't make me cry before the reveal stream. Pixel, 68, 1987, Drazimo, and Flute, welcome to the crypt. So, oh dear. Chain and Scale, hello, how are you doing? First time chatter in the house. You asked for it. I did. Thank you, Purples. Not bad. Not bad. Excellent. Yes, we are currently just waiting. We're currently just waiting for this to kick off. Currently just waiting for this to kick off. They just leaked all the models on the website themselves, Space Wolves. They've just leaked all the models. It has taken a while to get enough clothing to fit my stature. You asked for a Christopher that is the proper shade of purple. The Chip with the gift as well. Thank you, Chip. Cookie, welcome back to the crypt. Welcome back to the crypt. Welcome back to the crypt. How's everybody doing? Is everybody excited? Oh, wow. What the fuck? Well, that's a bit of an anticlimax. There you go, everybody. Well, that's exciting. That's not Chaos Dwarfs. That's Space Wolves. I don't know what that is. That's World Eaters. That's Thousand Suns, and that's Zinch. Oh, so that's those three. What's this one? Oh, is that Old World? No, that can't be Old World. That's Old World. What's that? Why have they done? Why have they just released pictures? Why have they just? It's not live, is it? Oh, it is live. Oh, there we go. Has taken enough time. The Space Wolf is quite cool. I quite like the Space Wolf. Don't know why he's got a red hood though. I'm excited for these. I wonder if that's the kill team stuff. More Imperial kill team, and these look great. I'm glad about this. Although that's just going to be, is that just going to be a character? Jack Black Marines, Jack Black Marines, Jack Black Marines confirmed. This is not. What is this? So wait, what are we expecting? We're expecting Kill Team, Old World, 40k and AOS. Kill Team, is that Old World? Oh, Cathay! Shit! Shit! Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's really, oh dear, I wish they hadn't done that. Why did they do that? They've ruined the hype. They've ruined it. I want to watch it on here. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see a pic. We've got 8 seconds left of the advert. They really should turn off adverts. Ooh. Cathay. Well, that shows me, because I didn't think they would show Cathay this early. There you go. There you go. And that would be really nice. Do you think that is Chaos Dwarfs? Marketing team not knowing how to market. Servitor versus Nid. Oh, they served. Oh, the new Kill Team stuff is so cool. New Kill Team stuff. I'm still an advert. Come on. There we go. Starting soon. What time is it? It's 48. We've got 12 minutes. We've got 12 minutes to look at these pictures still. It's too fancy for a servitor. It looks like a naval. What were the Navy ones called? In the Rogue Trader set, Navy Breacher or something. Looks good though. Or maybe it's AdMech and we're going to be really disappointed. Jupiter Scion, I think is. Yeah. Hype train success. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, I get to open a hype chest. Choo-choo. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Level 4 hype train. Thank you. Men of Iron. That's weird. That looks like a Tyrannid, but it's got to be Tzeentch, hasn't it? Because World Eater's Thousand Suns and Tzeentch. The Thousand Sun one looks really cool. That would be way too awesome. And this one looks really cool as well. I'm guessing they're just characters. I don't think they're going to be units. Choo choo! Oh, that was really cute. Look at that one. Look at Squeezles. Squeezle's got a cool one. Pretty sure it is a Nid at the end. I mean, but isn't that supposed to be Tzeentch? Yeah, isn't that... no, that's Tzeentch. Hang on. Yes. Oh, no, yeah. Because that's Tzeentch and that's Tzeentch. Duh, stupid Chris. Yeah, so that is a Nid. That's weird. That's weird. So is that going to be the kill team? Do you think that's in the kill team? Do you think it's kill team here and kill team here, and then the other stuff in the middle? Space Wolves though. Nurgle is a missing faction. Yeah, it's Nurgle, isn't it? I don't know why I went Tzeentch and Tzeentch. Yeah, Nurgle's a missing faction. New specific Nid unit for kill team. That would be fab. That would be really cool. I love the bird-like crest on it. Cathay though. Where's Hendy? Why is Hendy not here? Hendy, where's Hendy? Cathay look Hendy. Not 100% new force, but one new model. Well, it's got to be in... well, yeah, maybe it's the leader in the kill team. Maybe it's the leader in the kill team. Or maybe... Oh, I was going to say maybe it's an accessory kit. No, I think because there's usually one which is an entirely new. So maybe this one's the accessory kit for an existing set of models, and this is an entirely new kill team. Either way, we've got 8 minutes to find out. Either way, we only have 8 minutes. Ah! Right. Chaos Dwarfs. Is that Chaos Dwarfs? Is it Chaos Dwarfs? I don't know. People are saying this new Chaos Team box would be Nid's Mechanicus, so yeah, it would make sense to have a Mechanicus model first and the Nid's the last. So Beastman Cygor. Yeah, so that's... Where's the AOS bit then? And oh wait, no, that's the Chaos Dwarf. Look, that's a... Is that a cow? Is that... Or is that Cathay? I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know now. Because if that's a Beastman Cygor, which it looks like, because that'll be Old World. What's this? Is that some weird Chaos Dwarf machine? Oh, I don't know. Now we need this. We need this now. We need it now. I want to know now. The only downside, actually, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put this on so I can. Is that too loud? Why put Chaos Dwarfs in AOS? We can live without them. Because I don't know. Because they wanted to. Banana helmet. Leo Twitch person. Oh, what is? So that is that. Oh, this is exciting though. That's exciting. Hendy. Cathay, are you going Cathay? I don't know. I keep talking myself into all sorts of different things, Hendy. I don't know. Because that's a Cygor, right? That's the Beastman Cygor jobby doodah thing. So, are there two Old World? Space Wolves are exciting now. Well, I don't know. I mean, that looks cool. These two look cool. That Nid thing looks insane. It's all kind of funky. So, what about the corn dude? Is the music alright or is it too loud? Oops, no, didn't mean to do that. I don't know, Hendy. I'm talking myself into all sorts of different things for this one. He's got to hurry up. Hendy, how are you, dude? Hendy, I've been throw slapping. Look, I'll show you very, very quickly. I've been throw slapping, and I carried on. Hang on, I carried on throw slapping, even though they were looking absolutely terrible. So I now have nearly an entire throw slapped Ogrin gang, which I can put some oil wash over and then highlight up and hopefully make look reasonably cool. Boom. There we go. I removed the chat from the Woo stream. They are so darn annoying. Oh yeah, I've done the same look. Yeah. Here's the chat look. Here's the chat. Fuck the chat. Check Discord. Checking. It's literally cat. Look. That's the horny bull shaped thing. Look! It's Cathay! I did not. I mean, it shows how much he can trust what Terracotta Warrior. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I might end up with Cathay if they look that cool. Can't believe people sub to Twitch. I can't believe people sub to. And they've got a level 8 hype trait. Like, I don't get why people sub to it. But hey, come and sub to me instead. Don't sub to the Warhammer page, come and sub to me. Our Space Wolves getting released. It looks like it. It looks like it. Is the music too loud? I'm going to turn it down because it's going to be Nick. And we don't want to upset Olivia. Olivia's going to get very, very cross if Nick comes on and goes, hello! The Terminators look weird though. Space Wolf Terminators? Well, we don't know. We haven't seen them yet. We're expecting a refresh for Space Puppies. No, I'm expecting one model. I'm expecting one model. One model, one model. That's all I'm expecting. Yeah, I'm expecting one model. I think that's a character. That's a character. That's a character. And then we've got the kill team, and then Beastman and Cathay. We've no idea what's going to drop for AOS. Rumours of robots. There's loads of rumours. We'll see. I have been saying it would be really cool if Thousand Suns got an automaton unit. So that would be quite cool if that did actually happen. If that did happen. The fish guy. What fish guy? There's a fish guy? I hope so. I mean, that's what Crip just said, that the rumour is that they're robots. I mean, there's rumours all over the place. But if it is, then that's good, because that's what I've been saying. Wouldn't it be cool if Thousand Suns had an automaton? So that's perfect. Wonder if it's a Berserker Surgeon, but looks like some souped up 8-band. Yeah, it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Does look weird. The Nid looking guy, what is that? I don't know, that's the kill team. So the kill team we think is Tyranids versus Mechanicus. And then Cathay! Oh my god. Imagine if Games Workshop sent me the Cathay review so that I could paint Cathay for you all. That would be nuts. That would be nuts. Come on. It's already late. It's already late. It's 2 AM. Get on with it. New Ripper Swarm, and that's the leader. Yeah, yeah. All Tyranids get are new Ripper Swarms. That's all they get. They get a Ripper Swarms, and this guy's the Ripper leader. Olivia, don't get cross. Okay, Olivia? Don't get cross, Olivia. I will mute him, Olivia.
Shut the fuck up in advance, Nick.
I forgot she had an Aussie accent, Purples. That was really good. That was really good. Oh dear. That was brilliant. Oh dear. There we go. Muted. Muted. Oh dear. Fantastic. Fantastic. What we should do. Can we do that? Oh no, hang on. There we go. It's the Adepticon reveal. It's the Adepticon reveal show. Who's that? Is that Ed? Ed's on the chat. I almost want to go into chat and say hello, Ed. Is that Notley? No, that's not Notley. That's Ed Sanderson. Oh, here we go. Holy, what the? What the? There was Death Guard in there.
It's now time to jump straight into the old world with the Wood Elf realm.
Oh! Yes!
Cavalry, lots of archers. You get a fantastic battalion, as well as their arcane journal, which contains all.
Oh, look at that!
Regiments.
That's perfect.
Loads of fantastic.
These are multi-build, aren't they? So I can. That's my 40 archers.
At shooting you off the table. Yeah, and Alex is absolutely right. What you said,
Yes, Andy!
hero here, the Arrow Lord of Telson as well. He's coming alongside the Wood Elves. It was a cowardly youth, right?
Yes, he was a cowardly youth. However, having
Yes, Andy!
he then regained his courage and eventually went on to slay.
The mountain ones don't look half bad. The ones on the deer, they're okay. I kind of prefer the ones with the ones on horses, Glade Riders. But those ones are okay. I'm glad they come in the battalion box.
Which is coming for the Wood Elves, just like it does for every other army. A 48-page book dedicated to the Wood Elves with background, rules, historical recreations. You can fight in there. New heroes. We've got Orion, King of the Woods, returns, leading his wild hunt on the armies of
Oh, I'm so excited.
as well as magic items, new units which you can take as well, conversions from other units that exist.
I'm going to have to convert a new one of him, obviously.
Packs are returning to the Wood Elf realms. You'll be able to field units of deepwood hounds, forest cats, sylvan boars, and even a bear of Lauren. So you can have a bear running around the Wood Elf army.
Yeah, the old bear.
So there we are.
They've really dug out all the old stuff, haven't they?
Of course.
The old world. We've got the Beastman Brighthoods returning. So, like,
Oh, there you go, Henster.
full of everything you could think of that's a dwarf or a gorgon.
Absolutely right. Yeah, the Beastman, of course, the wild horse in Warhammer Old World.
There you go, Henster.
Powerful, lots of cheap infantry.
Yeah, this Cygor.
And some terrifying monsters as well.
I'm so happy, Wood Elf. Yes.
Number 4, this is far more Prophet of Ruin. Tell me about this.
This guy's freaky as shit.
Love might makes right. However, if you are mystical, magical, you tend to be given a bit of an easy ride there.
Yes, yes, yes. Wood Elves. Wood Elves, baby. How much are the battalions? How much are the battalions?
However, has been unsuccessful.
He's a powerful level 4 wizard.
They're not a lot, are they? Like 100?
Placed on the battlefield to cast devolving magic at enemies from afar. It's quite good fun. Now it's worth pointing out.
Around 100. I'm getting the Wood Elf one. I'm just getting the Wood Elf one. That's perfect. Hendy, that's perfect. Purples. Beastman Bray Herds.
Of course, we've got the Arcane Journal for the Beast
Minotaur.
Herds. Again, big book full of lore, full of
Oh, Hendy. Hendy, this is going to be awesome. We've got 2 arcane journals to get excited about.
men troopers, new units, new heroes in there, new magic. You can take a herd stone for your force as well. Look, if you're a Beastman fan, you want to get this book.
It's quite good that they've just gone back to the old preview style of here are all the pictures, we'll talk over them.
The last 2 forces is
Much better.
going to happen. But there's one force that people might not be expecting, right? Let's take a look.
Oh my god. Breathe. Breathe, Chris.
Is among the oldest civilizations in the world. Under the watch of my father,
Have I missed
Zenion,
any
the
actual
Celestial
nominees yet?
Dragon Emperor, Grand Cathay
No.
stands as a bulwark of harmony against the forces.
But you're about to lose your mind.
Now,
Tobes.
as the hordes of chaos threaten to breach our sacred battlements, this haven of order prepares for war. Upon the walls of the great bastion are mustered countless soldiers, ingenious war machines, and other more esoteric defenders who stand ready to hold back the tide. Resolutely, I perform the duty
All new sculpts, yes,
bestowed
Cookie.
on me by my divine father centuries ago. Through devout study of the twin powers of yin and yang, I master the elements and summon lightning from the heavens, striking our foes and inspiring all.
There's not actually going to be any models, is there? It's just going to be art.
I am the master of the storm winds and the supreme matriarch of Nangao.
Like when they did the OCR Bone Reapers.
And Miao Ying.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
This is Grand Cathay, our eternal empire.
Models? Just art. Oh. Oh my god.
That is amazing. I have genuine goosebumps after watching that.
What a video. What a range. Let's talk about it. So, Grand Cathay is here marching into.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So Grand Cathay is one of the oldest
Oh, look at this dude. Go back to the First Lady.
stability and harmony that the other nations tend to
look at this.
turmoil because it's ruled by dragons, namely the celestial dragon emperor himself. And as you can imagine, having an immortal leader lends a bit of stability there.
That's what a great sort of idea.
Probably accidental.
Very different.
As long as they show her at the end.
They are an elite army, heavily armed and heavily armoured. Even the basic troops are super elite. The troops, cavalry, war engines, terrifying monsters. And we're going to go through.
That's very Ideneth.
The battalion box set, which
Oh my god.
is what a great scope of miniatures we've got in front of us. And first and foremost, let's talk about the infantry. And it's the Jade Warriors who are there.
The Jade Warriors are the well-equipped.
Is that just 15?
So they're known as the Jade Warriors because that stone is sort of sacred to the Dragon Emperor and it's said to represent sort of the implacable nature of the Empire. They have pole arms.
These are gorgeous.
Formidable in the attack, but defense is where their strength truly lies.
These are, you're absolutely right, that's reflected in the rules as well. These guys have the rule defensive stance, where if they remain stationary, they can re-roll ones in the combat phase. On
These are
save.
gorgeous.
A really cool thing to point out in this box set as well is that while you can build every single model with lots of different variations, one of the great varieties in the Jade Warriors that is every model you can choose a male or a female head as well. So you can have all your Jade Warriors can be female or male, up to you, which is really, really cool. But they're not just the only thing. They've got maybe the anvil of the army is the Jade Warriors, but let's talk about the Jade Lancers, the cavalry. These guys are special.
So yeah, the Jade Warriors are the shield, these guys are a spear. They're the knights of the celestial host. They've been forged in
It's a really good colour scheme.
disciplined and skilled soldiers of the great cities. The wealthier cities can raise, multiple.
How the hell am I going to paint these?
Manage at least one. On the battlefield, basically, they
Oh crap, now I'm super tempted to get into Old World.
Getting through the narrow passages and alleyways of the cities to counterattack.
They're absolutely devastating cavalry, Alex. On the charge, these guys can fight in an extra rank with their Cathay and Lancers, so that makes them super hitty. And also,
Wow.
the Cathay and Cataphracts rule lets this unit.
Old World is to AOS what Horus Heresy is to 40k.
Are absolutely devastating.
Why didn't they do this for everyone? Because it was too much investment.
Maybe you want to fancy taking some of these artillery.
They didn't even know whether it was going to be successful.
So all along the Great Bastion, you've got
So they just dipped their toe in with the Bretonnians and the Tomb Kings
the fire ring rocket battery might be a little bit inaccurate.
before continuing with the development and production of these.
So this fire ring rocket battery is a portable version of the war machine. It's crewed by disciples of the House of Smoke.
It is, sort of.
Specialise in the manufacturing of gunpowder. You know gunpowder features very
Wow.
heavily in Grand Cathay. So many cannon also exist, but the foremost is the Cathayan Great Cannon. Many of these are forged in Nangel, and they've got that wonderful dragon.
Purples, do you want another commission?
And one of my favourite things about this kit is that ogre loader.
It's just a great character piece, isn't it, the loader? It is actually an upgrade for the artillery piece in terms of the rules.
Wow.
It helps protect your artillery piece with gunpowder bombs. You can help the cannon move faster by lugging it along, and also it can allow it to shoot twice, once per game in one phase, which is pretty impressive. It loads super fast. The Grand Cannon you see here does such devastating damage, it has thunderous impact on its shots, slowing down enemy units nearby where the shot landed, and the firing rocket battery can choose a multiple different types of ammunition, depending on whether it's
Wow.
big targets or big units into what it wants. My favourite detail here, I've got to point out in this picture, check out the guy at the back with the sort of the bamboo rocket who's smoking a pipe right next to the rocket. What a hero, what a hero.
Hey, Denethor.
But that's the models that we've seen in the battalion. We've also got
What's
some other
this
stuff as
thing?
well. This is the Sky Lantern. Tell me about these.
Yes, this is a beautiful centerpiece miniature. It's an intricately decorated construction of paper and silk and held aloft by a caged vermilion warbird, which basically has burning wings. Pushes hot air up into it to give it lift.
Tell you what, I know what I'm doing for the next raffle, doing that lady
Using those sails.
that they sneakily accidentally showed right at the beginning, out of sync.
On one side and Grand Cathay on the other. Hard pressed to see who's the best engineers. Now you can see in that gondola.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Strategists, and these are the commanders of cities and the
I
institutions.
love this, look at this.
They tend to lead from the back, and they can guide from
So clever.
fans and badass.
This is great. The magistrate you see there is a hero choice for the force, and you can choose to mount him in a sky lantern if you want to. He can be on foot if you want to as well, or you can take the sky lantern without one of those inside if you want to as well. It's a huge, rare, heavy chariot basically on a new base size, which is quite cool. And you can equip the gunners on board with an array of gunpowder weapons.
A new base size? How big is that square base?
The lantern itself has those huge,
Like 150 mil square.
Absolutely.
I shoot you from the sky!
Favourite rules about
It's dangling from that rope.
the dragon rule, which lets Cathayan artillery use this model.
Wonder if they'll have dragons. Yeah, they'll have dragons.
Artillery fire for the rest of the force.
I said I'd never do another big army, but on what I know, Chris.
thing I want to note on this as well is the transfers. You'll have seen in all the banners these wonderful
I'm sure they had dragons.
symbols, and as well there on the sky lantern. Those are all transfers.
Absolutely good. You don't have to be a level 4 brush sorcerer to complete that. So there we go. Fantastic news.
Come on, show the lady. Show the princess. Queen, whatever her name is.
Up next, we've got the Cathayan
Look at
Sentinels.
these things.
This is just look at the size of this thing, Alex. Tell me more.
Look at this.
Animated statues, and if legend is to be believed, were all built by the Dragon Emperor himself many thousands of years ago to combat chaos. Now, the terracotta sentinels are crafted from the magic red earth, and they tend to be found along the Great Bastion itself. However, sentinels can be found across Grand Cathay, anywhere. They're made of various stones, so like granite sentinels watch over Sky Pass in the Mountains of Morn, obsidian sentinels defend the border against the blood nagas of Koresh, and warpstone sentinels formed from clay infused with warpstone dust sort of watch over the desert roads in the warpstone desert.
Tell you what's really cool as well.
Love the verdigris look. There's actually no verdigris on it.
Get different rules in the game as well. So the terracotta
It's just like rusty terracotta.
regenerate.
Just like
while the
tarnished
granite
terracotta. Looks cool.
sentinel and the warpstone sentinel
Yeah, I was thinking.
badly
For all the
affect the nearby enemy troops.
for all the dislike, well, not really dislike, but uninterest that I have on LEDs,
Just great.
putting an LED inside that would be amazing.
But let's have a look at another centerpiece model here, the Shigengan Lord on the Great Spirit Longmar.
So yeah, these guys tend to be the descendants of the celestial dragon,
Wow.
dragon-blooded. They're natural sorcerers. They're just as skilled wielding
Wow.
elemental winds as they are with a blade. They're gifted with weapons and armor from the forges of Wei Jin.
Rusty coloured.
These guys are no slouches in combat.
Absolutely not, and they're basically warrior wizards. So these models can either be a hero or a lord choice, depending on which one you go for. It could be a level 1.
Wow, that's very Ideneth. That looks like that's where they pulled the inspiration from the Ideneth one from. That's really cool.
Flying beast. Just a wonderful sort of both warrior and wizard general to lead your force, and a stunning centerpiece model too. But other choices for your heroes include the Gate Masters of the Celestial Cities.
So these are the leaders of the Change Warriors. They've earned their position
They're all
with
resin.
skill and experience, and they must have served for at least a decade. And they're the masters of defensive warfare.
No, I think they'll be. I think the.
Absolutely right. They're battle
I think
hardened.
that most of them will be plastic.
Again, they can be heroes or gate or lords. You get 2 in the box, enough to make a fighters. If you
Maybe moss on the terracotta.
to make a battle standard bearer.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And you can thank the Dragon Emperor for the fact that that is a transfer there. So he does
Wow,
have
I'm sorry, I'm
that
speechless.
transfer.
I'm absolutely
These are
speechless.
wonderful leaders to have in your
Can't believe they've revealed Cathay.
models in play. Now, of course, alongside this, we are going to see the Grand Cathay Arcane Journal as well.
Show the lady.
History of Grand Cathay, the Celestial Dragon Emperor, including lots of little bits of information you might not know, such as that it was the Dragon Emperor who shared gunpowder with the Sky Titans, and a long and storied friendship with Nehekara.
Show the lady.
That we will not mention. It's got the philosophy of Grand Cathay, the armies, the formation of the Great Warpstone Desert, trade, exploration. There's a bit of a focus on the armies of Nangao here. And that's the anchor at the western end of the Great
Hendy, we're in so much trouble with Old World, dude. We're in so much trouble with Old World.
Which sees the winds of magic split into 2, Yin and Yang. Yang mages study control of the winds of magic, producing bright and vibrant spells, whilst Yin is darker and more dangerous.
Both new magic rules which you can take for your wizards inside the Arcane Journal as well. This Arcane Journal is a bit unusual. It's not maybe like the other Arcane Journals we've seen. It's more of a sort of standard army list. So much like you see in the Forces of Fantasy or the Revenant Hordes books. For every single model that's coming
Good thing none of my friends are into Old World.
here, full special rules for the army, unique weapons, magic items, everything you need to field your Grand Cathay army in a game of Warhammer the Old World is in this book. So if you're going to collect an army, you need to get yourself a copy of this book as well. But that's not the only thing. We've got one more thing to show you, Prince Army.
Show the lady.
Oh,
Oh my God!
This is Miao Ying, the commander of the armies of the Great Bastion, ruler of northern Cathay from her seat of power in Nangao. So for centuries she's fought against the servants of the dark gods, hobgoblins...
So that's her dragon form.
You name it. She was assigned to her position by the celestial dragon himself, and is often considered the favourite amongst her siblings.
That's so gorgeous.
Duties she bears, and she's somewhat aware of it.
This is everybody's going to have Cathay.
Even when you are a dragon, politics and scheming never escape.
Now, right thinking Mao Ying's form is as a dragon, and sometimes she can transform herself into the human form. So I guess less terrify her creatures. What's important as well, I mean, look at that beautiful miniature.
That's
It's
gorgeous.
important to say as well, that model we've just seen, the dragon, Mao Ying here, and all the models we've seen in this entire range are all plastic, which is fantastic news. So it's going to be much easier to make your miniatures. Mao Ying is a powerful wizard. She can transform herself from a dragon to a human.
I'm in so much trouble.
And she's a supreme matriarch.
She's gorgeous.
And so she can promote warriors around her to be her celestial dragon guard, making them better in the fight as well. Just a stunning centerpiece model for your army. That whole collection is just incredible.
Honestly, guys, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. The only tiny downside is that everybody's going to have that Cathay army because it's gorgeous. Use them for AOS? No, they're just old world. Purely old world. There is no way you will never ever find an army that they release new that is just going to be that is going to be used in both. That will all reveals from now on forever will be game system specific.
Well, everything we've just seen.
Yeah, pretty much the same, Tobes.
There we go.
I was expecting, here, we're going to announce Wood Elves. You're not getting Cathay, Hendy.
Everything we've just seen. Multi-part miniatures.
No!
How cool is that, right?
Just wow.
Next up, are those terracotta models the biggest models in Old World?
Well, no, because you got the Sky Lanterns.
The Sky Lantern is huge.
Yeah, Skeleton
The Sky Lantern was sitting next to them and it was bigger.
And then on a flying stand, and then that balloon on top of it. So at least height-wise, I think the Sky Lantern takes it.
I'm so damn tempted. You know you're going to, Purples. It'll be a cool army box. Well, it's a battalion box, isn't it? It's a cool battalion box.
Final question then. Who are Cathay's?
You were surprised to see the Wood Elves. I was really excited and glad to see the Wood Elves.
Arguably, they're amongst the oldest and most powerful kingdoms in the old world.
But they particularly hate, of course, chaos.
Oh, they absolutely loathe chaos.
Okay. So if you wanted to have, if there was
Wow. So I've got to print Minotaurs for the Beastmen. I've got to get the Wood Elf battalion.
Lots of questions I think might get answered later on.
Fair enough. In that case, we'll move on to
Oh my word.
of our show, and it's time to move on from the old world and take a look at what's going on in Kilton.
Kill team, here we go. So this is Admech. They said they like chaos. No, the Cathay fight against chaos. Ripper swarms. Come on, please be a proper kill team. Please be a proper kill team. That's such a tease. You shit.
Typhon is the next one coming for Kill Team, and it's extremely exciting. We have got a
Typhon
full of loads of miniatures, and the much asked for, much waited for Tyranid specific Kill Team is here in the form of the Raveners.
Oh, it's the Raveners! The new Raveners! That's what they are! Oh, look at that!
Hypersilica, the Great God has fired, and when it does fire, the backdraft sort of levels everything around it.
What is that?
What happens is that sinkholes open up, and when they do,
Okay, they're cool. So it's Admech with an accessory sprue, and then
go and find some of the archaeological bits that are hidden down there. But when they've done so, they've awoken some Raveners.
okay, so it's an Admech sprue, a Tyranid sprue, and then like an accessory sprue that has the leader on it.
You'll also notice there are some Hormagates in the background here too, but we'll talk about Hormagates in just a second.
I was pretty spot on. I wasn't far off about that.
entirely different versions here. You could make them onto Ravener Warriors if you wanted to, as you see.
I said Hormigans. I said Ripper Swarms.
Other things we're going to go over in a second.
I just had a Zone Throw bleeding it, not a Ravener. That's gorgeous.
Indeed, they're powerful, live, driven by an all-consuming hunger. Reports say sometimes
I think they're both new.
planet, they burrow through rock, wheat, armor, flesh, all with the same.
I think it's existing kits with one accessory sprue that builds this plus accessorizes the other ones.
As you mentioned, these can be built into several different sub-varieties. You've got the Prime, who's a noble hub for the brood and coordinates the rest of them. The Fell Talon, with claws that pump toxins that can then be tracked. The Venom Spitter that,
Ooh.
you can probably guess, spits venom.
Makes sense, yeah.
The Wrecker, which is a heavy muscled armoured version.
Ooh! Oh! I didn't see all these. I take it back, Hendy. I apologise.
Array to detect vibrations and chemical signatures like fear. And as you said, the rest can be warriors.
Now, if you've ever played Space Marine 2, you'll have come across the Raveners in there, and they burrow through the ground, and they're just so difficult to deal with. And that comes through.
Wow.
They actually have a rule where you draw a tunnel as the game continues, and your warriors and your Raveners can just pop in or pop out of that tunnel as the game continues. Really confusing.
Wow. The Wrecker's amazing. That one's really cool.
Of 3 apiece. That makes them super good. And they can all fight twice in activation, which is terrifying too. Yeah, absolutely monstrous foes. Only, I think, 5 models is one of the smallest skill teams, but they are tough. Real big and tough. Lots of wounds, lots of EPL, be terrified. Maybe not quite as terrifying, but pretty cool as well. The Battle Clade coming alongside them in the box set. These are an Adeptus Mechanicus skill team, and someone in the chat earlier on said, I'd give my soul for an Adeptus Mechanicus skill team. We're going to send Slanesh knocking on your door anytime soon. But Alex, tell us about these guys.
So these are led by techno-archaeologists who specialise in hunting down arcana and exotic resources.
These are quite twisted.
Servitor Underseers, that guy that seems to be floating there.
5 model kill team, Tech Adept, Tech Priest, Servitors.
Translating the mission into
That guy's cool. I like him.
suitable for their charges, but they can be a bit enthusiastic about the acquisition of more servitors. So if you do happen to have one of these guys float by, be careful they don't steal them. So alongside them, you've got a whole host of various servitors. You can have gun servitors with servo stabilizers, and even techno-medics, which is a rare willingness to heal the
Techno-medic,
servitors.
Tech Adept, Tech Priest and Servitors.
Far from the forge.
What do we think? Thumbs up for this?
Needs must, right? Absolutely right. What's quite cool on the tabletop, these guys have a rule called the Luciferic Network, where they can transfer power from one server to another. One maybe shuts down and transferring as an APL over to another one, which is really good fun. Different services.
This season, all the new teams have been full new minis.
Walls, and the gun service and combat services carry a huge array of exotic weaponry, including
Yeah, they're putting a bit of effort into them, aren't they?
Igniters and phosphor blasters, which all sound terrifying. Great fun. Now, coming alongside
That'll
the
do.
2 kill teams in the box is the dossier, of course, which is where you would find the full rules for both the kill teams. But also
Might be the
those
paint job
rules
though. I mean,
as
how
well,
else do you paint a servitor though? Like,
the cards that come in the box.
they're
Inside the
pretty
dossier, you'll find,
like,
joint ops and
unimpressive.
here as well. The joint ops is really good fun. That's where the Hormigans and Rippers that you get in the box that come into play as well, because there is a tree campaign for playing through the narrative of the Tyranid invasion on High Basilicus.
Tobes is right.
Are your NPO, non-player operatives, that you get in there with full data cards and rules for using those to fight against.
Yeah, no torso twists.
Quite good fun. But also in the box, people have
Maybe a few glowing cables. Yeah, maybe.
The Tyranid infestation terrain kill zone upgrades. Tell me what we've got here.
So you get spore chimneys, capillary towers, gestation sacks, shards, spewer growths, underbrood mounds, capillary roots, spore vents, and brood nests. There's a lot. Chimneys and vents pump out spores, capillary towers act as conduits, and when a high heat of rise, that's where they're basically going to get all the biomatter up from. And gestation sacks, you could probably guess.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's such great terrain and a really nice way of really adding a lot of flavour to your kill zone. And in standard games, they provide light cover or heavy cover, as you might expect. But actually, in the joint op missions, they're also used as objective markers for you to investigate or destroy, or spawn points for Tyranid reinforcements to come out of, which is terrifying as well. It's just a beautiful set of terrain, and it's really nice to see some sort of classic Tyranid terrain from yesteryear made into a plastic set for your battlefield as well.
That's quite cool.
All over the place, you want to get your claws on these. So there you go.
I'd probably go and find 3D prints for those, because that's probably going to be like £900.
Well, obviously, the big one is for both kill teams, are we going to see rules for them in 40k?
So right now, of course, we do have rules for Raveners in the Tyranid Codex already, which we can use these models to represent. Are we going to see full rules for both kill teams in their entirety? Well, We're not sure yet, but keep your eyes on Warhammer Community, and there may well be more news coming on those soon.
Probably.
Watch Warhammer Community for that one.
You really like the terrain. The terrain's cool.
About the Imperial Knights Codex and Chaos Knights Codex. Just keep watching.
It's annoying that the first question about Kill Team is when can I use them in 40k. That's my whole thing about Kill Team. It's my whole annoyance about Kill Team.
The Raveners could be deposited on a planet well ahead of the Hive Fleet and can stay there for years, if not decades. So it could be a precursor to an invasion, but it also might have been, a little offshoot. So we don't yet know.
Fingers crossed it's not a full invasion there, right? For the sake of the Imperium.
Fingers crossed it is a full invasion.
Steve's there on your side, sir. Anything else, Ed, that you want to go?
Yeah, final thing about just obviously not had Raveners for quite some time.
And the second was when you will talk about Imperial Knights in 40k. That was the second question.
You can build. You could build all 5
For fuck's sake.
warrior, which would be essentially Raveners.
I'm glad I'm not listening to it. I'm just going to mute it because that's complete rubbish. God. I mean, that guy, he can pull whatever question he likes out of Twitch chat. He can pull any question he likes out to ask.
One wrecker, one.
Oh dear.
One of each of the other ones you can build there as well. So not multiple today.
Is this pre-recorded? No, this is live. So all this Twitch chat in here, you can go, question, is new Warcry coming? Because that's relevant to the stream.
And, by the way, shut the fuck up, Nick.
With the new Warhammer Age of Sigmar Spearhead Gaming Pack, Sand and Bone.
Boring. This has already failed. Spearhead's already flopped. Nobody plays it. It's rubbish.
Lead your forces to victory in fun, fast-paced games using streamlined
Ask them about when Doom Rider is coming back. We need answers on these critical issues. Hey, Hook and Pin.
balanced and thematic army with rules and updates available to download for free online. Obliterate your foes from a distance. Impose a grisly tithe on them. Devour them whole through gluttony. Or shred them with cold-blooded savagery. The choice is yours with 4 new spearheads.
Can you tell Chris to shut up? Why do you want to tell me to shut up?
Prepare for battle with Spearhead, Sand and Bone.
There we go. Spearhead, Sand and Bone. Woo.
Ooh, very exciting. So this is Spearhead, Sand and Bone.
It's very exciting.
This is basically the new expansion of Spearhead with a whole load of new exciting.
It's very exciting.
Two areas of the realm of death.
Spearhead bores me. Yeah, I'm not interested in Spearhead.
And Delorum, basically, you've got 2 sides of that board.
Not interested in Spearhead.
Now,
Whatever.
We've got the Necropolis, Blood, Delusion, Grief, and Night.
Cathay. Have they put the Cathay pictures up yet?
And they basically reflect sites of ancient power.
Yes.
No, you're right. It's a nice little variation from the previous games as well. It's giving you really good variation on your games depending which realm you fight in.
The only downside to this is there's so much fucking detail on these for Old World.
Super important, exciting to play over. And if you look on the top left of the purple board there, that one's only got 4 objectives on it. But
Yeah.
2 of them are
Yeah.
in the centre of the
Yeah, it's a new Spearhead expansion with the Warcry terrain from last year.
which is great fun. And you also notice on the
It's fine.
as well, we've got some new terrain features here as well. This is the new mystical terrain that's being added in, which can either be set up on the board at the start of the game, or maybe
That's gorgeous. Where's the...
twists in the game as well. We've got the Crypt of
That
Blood.
Sky Lantern's bonkers.
Take an unholy draft and try and test their favourite combat, but at what cost? And the
What do we reckon? Stone or terracotta?
statue there, which you can sort of call upon the veiled promises of the icon.
Oh, shut up, Nick. That is not new terrain.
Bit of a big risk there. It's nice to see cool options in here as well as new updated.
Wow. Can I paint her for a raffle?
Really makes you feel like you're playing in the realm of death. So it's a very different experience to Spearhead it is right now. Great fun. Definitely want to get your hands on. But alongside this box set, we've also got some new spearheads coming as well.
There we go. So you get new Spearheads as well. So you get Scrap Glut, Mortis and Elite, and other stuff. No, you have to paint both. What? The raffle's got to be both of them?
They really do. They really do.
I don't think you guys could afford a raffle for me to paint both of them.
That one there. We've also got the Seraphon Sunblood Prowlers as
No,
well.
Christopher. You don't paint her for a raffle. You paint her in both her forms.
Okay, I'll paint her in both her forms. That's fine. I can do that. Sorry, I don't make the rules. They come as a kit. I know, but I'm only going to paint her and raffle her off.
The Hunter's Ranch, you definitely go from nipping around and grabbing it.
Wow.
But if you don't fancy being quite so mobile, you could
Wow.
just get a Cities of Sigmar Fusel platoon.
Oh, have you not seen this hook and pin?
All your guns and your crossbows.
This is Grand Cathay hook and pin.
Two elements of the builder core that move up the board, and then you've got those 2 units of freebuild fusiliers that basically form an impenetrable line of the
And just so that you know, I am listening. They're still talking about Spearhead. It's fine.
By doing that. But I'll tell you what, if you want to go for a smaller, more elite force, take a look at the Ossiarch Bone Reaper's Mortars and Elite. It's just 9 models.
Sky Lantern look hook and pin.
Oh yeah, when we talk about sort of the Ossiarch,
You need to stop painting them blue. So you say that, but I think my Cathay might legit be blue. I think they might legit.
Yeah, there's not a model there that hasn't got a
There's a lot.
4, and most
There's a lot to paint on those though.
are tough. Not many of them, so good luck trying to score battle tactics.
There's a lot to paint on those.
You're going to have to really think about how you do it. As a tactician, you might have to with the Ossiarch Bone Reapers.
now that's not all there is for the Age of Sigmar. We've got the Scourge of Gyra. This is an exciting new seasonal event building up to the launch of the General's Handbook in summer. Now, on the run-up to that release, there's going to be daily articles on Warhammer Community with short stories in video form, along with new rules updates. Battle formations enhancement.
Where's the Wood Elves?
Faction is getting at least one updated War Scroll card.
Oh, they've got all the stuff. Wait. Returning plastic.
They're going to be match play legal from the
So now they're just talking about they're talking about the next General's Handbook. So that's coming out. There you go. Congrats.
that time of year. Here it is. And the difference here with the General's Handbook this time around is rather than just being a book, it's actually a complete box inside which is your 72-page book. You've got your battle.
Oh, you get a book, cards, and things.
We've got
They're cool.
6 objective markers in there too. It's a complete product for the Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
Fucking hell, Hendy, they're really cool.
Tell me where we are for this season.
So this is War in
The GHB that nobody wants to use. Is that it?
with Hammerhall Gyra, the breadbasket of Sigmar's domain. However, the realm
That's cool.
is rife with
They're cool. I think it's the paint job. They've changed the paint job and they look really good now.
insects, rapidly changing seasons. Nowhere is safe.
That sounds awful.
And that's the new
Sounds
one.
like a perfect place to have your battle.
Oh,
Sigmar. Now, in terms of how
that's in resin.
for this season, well, we're not going to tell you too much right now.
Oh!
We're going to ask you to just go back to the Warhammer Community website. In the future, there'll be some hints here and there and some build-up over the scope.
Another resin.
What's in the General's Handbook. Keep your eyes on it.
I'm so excited to scroll down for the. I'm so excited to scroll down for the Wood Elves now.
With that done, it's time to take a few more questions from the chat. Ed, what are folks saying?
They're still. So they're about to do questions now. I am listening. We'll get back. We're gonna get to the Wood Elf bit. There's the gore thingy. Can't think what it's called. Doesn't say. Razor Gore. There we go. That's a Razor Gore. Oh, what have they got on for the Wood Elves? Come on. Beautiful. 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 Glade Riders, gorgeous.
Yeah, okay, so, yes, you're right.
Gorgeous.
We've seen some of the spares being left.
Returning metal. Oh, why is he in metal? Fucking do him in resin. Right, I'm converting him then.
We've also now got the
Ugh.
Seraphon and the Mount.
Okay, that's fine, because they're gorgeous. They're fine.
Work in a different way, so the ogres sort of is a
Metal. Okay, that's also fine. That's metal, damn it.
Some blood pack Thesaurus are actually 3 different models. Now,
Because he was metal.
3 health apiece, so together they
No, they're not doing fat. Crypt, look.
they work. It's actually really nice to see. I'm a big
Returning in resin. They do Forge World resin. They get retooled and made in Forge World resin. I was hoping that some of these were going to get redone in Forge World resin. Oh, look at those though.
maybe we'll go on to some 4K later on.
Oh.
There's more stuff coming in the future.
No, don't want that.
So let's take a
No!
look at what's
There's what?
So, coming now, we've got the
Where's the-
Light Grey Lords, followed on by that Spearhead expansion, Sand and Bone, and then the General's Handbook.
Where's the dragon?
taking a look a bit further forward into the future.
The rest of the forest.
Ivaneth, Deacon and Nighthaunt are going to be up very soon with the Blade.
Where's the dragon?
and a Caravan Overlord's floating our way as well.
And then looking further into the future.
Finally, there's some real treasure. The Beast Pack in 1987, yeah.
Three things in my mind, but I tell you what, guys, if you're out there, if you've got an idea of what that could be,
Right, okay.
let us know in the chat. We'll see what you think.
Because that's how you get failcast. No, it's Forge World Resin. Forge World Resin is fine.
Right, with that done, it's time to take a move
Wow, okay.
to the first millennium. Boy, have we got a lot.
So there's no resin stuff for the Wood Elves
Let's
yet.
start off then with the chapter approved deck.
Okay.
That season, we've seen the General's Handbook already. It's time
Okay, so 40k we get chapter approved missions.
2025 to 2026. Now,
What they check what they show.
new deck, which functionally works the same as the current chapter approved deck, with updates to missions, objectives, and
That's going to be top heavy.
going to be a really good place to get hold of. Crucially here, it actually includes missions specifically written for incursion games, which are 1,000-point games with unique deployment and updated muster rules for smaller games. For example, it's a rule of 2 for 1,000-point games with up to 4 battle rounds instead. That's going to be quite fun. We can also see on the screen something called asymmetric.
Made to order. I don't think the dragon will be made to order. The dragon will be a release.
Where attacker and
They can't do that as made to order.
deployment zones and different aims within the game.
I thought some of these might be made to order,
and designed for 2,000 points and above. Instead
but
of
I don't think. I think they're doing less and less made to order now, aren't they?
in the chapter approved deck. A challenger is a player trading by at least 6 victory points who can choose a challenger card or draw one. And these new cards provide a stratagem and a mission. Players can choose to complete the mission or use the stratagem, but not both. So a similar mechanic to Spearhead if you guys have played that before. So nice little way of getting that player back into the game.
Oh, I'm so excited for the Wood Elves. Okay, so we got plenty of plastic coming back anyway. So that's the Sisters of the Thorn. God, I wonder whether they've been retooled like the High Elf ones. Oh, these are so gorgeous. I'm so that is such a good battalion.
Switch.
8-bound jackals, as well as the Slaughterbound, that brand new hero. So this guy, where 8-bound has sort of 8 demons.
Okay, so that's a combat patrol with a new hero. Great.
A bloodthirster that's given him exceptional strength. Along with them, they've got their brand new codex, and within that is obviously going to be all of your rules and background for the 12th Legion, Scarthrax, and warbands and characters.
He's all right.
Red Angel Gate, where Angron first
He's all right.
Armageddon.
You're absolutely right.
He just looks like a
just
looks like an 8-bound.
Who's going to be coming into play for the World Eaters? A monstrous hero who can lead 8-bound or exalted 8-bound into battle, and is
Oh, so that's why he looks like an 8-bound. Because he's an 8-bound hero.
So you're absolutely right. The Codex is coming as well, of course, including 5 new
8-bound character, awesome. There you go. Congrats.
Army, much like the Emperor's Children, includes Slaneshi demons in the army, and one of the detachments is the Khorne Demonkin, where you can use an enhancement to have a Lord on a Juggernaut leading Blood Crush and the Fleshhounds as a unit, which is just great fun.
That's cool.
There we get to know what. Talking of ornate demons. Well, we've got a little something to say, and it's over to Ed in Apology Corner.
Yeah, so Karanak should be in the Codex Demons Index. He's not, and we know that everyone wants it, so have no fear. He will be back when the World Eaters Codex comes out, both in that and also in an updated index at the same time.
Oh, well, that's good.
There we go. Good news for all you Khorne Demon fans. Our apologies.
Oh, yeah, because you look totally excited about it.
So, thanks for that.
The puppy! Karanak is back! Yay!
Keeping on the Chaos theme, what else is
The weapon looks Slaneshi to me. I think it's just how they painted it.
So the Death Guard, likewise, have the pox-wrought vector battle force with effective light.
And then where's the
Blight Lord Terminators, Plague Marines, a whole host of disease-ridden bodies.
Oh, this is like.
So these are the masters of
So the 40k and the AOS reveals are Kill Team and Spearhead, Combat Patrol and Spearhead.
near advance and as a weapon.
Yeah, it's horrible that thing was back to
Just a mistake like everyone thought. Thankfully,
far away from seeing him at all.
can't believe they
That
didn't catch it.
gigantic sword on his back is a great plague blade. And let me tell you, when I say it's one of the most powerful combat weapons in 40k, it's great. Again, the Codex.
Yeah, this is the guy that got leaked weeks ago.
We can have Nurgle demons in the book. 6 attachments in there, including one that's very demons heavy, and one that.
I like the pose of this one. Yeah, the poses are quite cool. Like Rich will do a really good paint job on that as well. I think. Like he's a bit flat as a heavy metal paint job.
The unholy triumvirs of chaos. We've got thousands.
Yes. They've also got the Warp Flame bunch of sorcerers, scarab occult terminators, ruby canoes, and you can see there at the front those sextile robots. So these are mechanical constructs with features of ancient prospering spirits or tutelary demonic servants.
Those automatons are not quite what I was expecting.
Illusion. One of their key features is their psychically controlled bodyguards. They've been threaded through with spells of prophecy.
They're not quite what I was expecting.
Attacks on their master, able to jump in the way of bullets or move them out of the way.
The object is able to foresee where the enemy is going to be as well, which allows this unit to use the Overwatch strategy for free, which is terrifying, especially when they can be armed with heavy warp flamers, as well as missile rats and melter guns. These things are terrifyingly tough. They actually count as vehicles as well, which is cool.
Skipped leg day. Yeah, a little bit.
Lets you take loads of vehicles, so you can have a robot heavy force if you want to. Great fun. Of course, the Zinch demons are in the codex as well, as you'd expect.
They're quite cool.
At this point, and in the Crusade section, you can plot and scheme with the great cults in Crusade as well. And you're talking about the codex. These things ready. The Emperor's King having an absolutely beautiful limited edition codex. And you know what? We're doing the same for the 3 other releases as well. Of course, then Steam CD World, you've got the Death Guard and Palpatine coming through. These books are absolutely incredible.
Oh yes, these are absolutely chock-full of
Good.
Hey, Spiky, how you doing?
Stone, and I will not eat you. Yet.
Okay, that's cool. So they're doing special edition codexes with Thousand Suns, Death Guard, World Eaters, like they did with the.
So we've got this beautiful slipcase.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Nice, almost full cover. Got 3 parts to each book.
But why only Chaos? Because Chaos is out next.
Pages, some really nice artwork in each piece as well. So every book's going to come with 5 pieces of relevant themed artwork.
They'll do more, Crypt.
So
They'll do more.
I've had a cheeky look at them myself. And then we'll have a large bookcase with data cards, stratagems. We've got our metal tokens.
Sorry. I couldn't mute quickly enough.
Solid metal medallion that we can make.
They did do that for the Emperor's Children, yeah. They did do that. I think Stu got one.
I feel like I want to use this as the objective marker instead of the smaller one somehow.
Can't help feeling that completing the quadrant there is the medallion is live in the studio is going to summon some sort of
I do feel like I've got power coursing through me somewhere.
I don't know whether it's out yet, Purples, because I think it's just the box. But they are doing one for Emperor's Children.
Very limited edition. There are going to be only 1,600 copies each available when they go on release. So if you want one of those, or even all 4 of those, make sure you get one as soon as you possibly can. Because I reckon they'll be good selling up hotcakes. So there we go. That's the newest edition Chaos Codex is coming very soon. But I've had enough to talk about Chaosville. We've got some other cool stuff coming. It's time to go a little bit Imperium. As the Grey Knights are seeing their update here too. Alex, what have we got here?
Indeed, so this is a Sanctic Conclave battle force, the Grandmaster and Nemesis Dread Knight, units of Brotherhood Terminators and Strike Squads. So they're also
Okay.
their new codex, chocked full of all the background. The Grey Knights are basically super anti-demonic forces with their armour threaded through.
Doesn't look like anything new, no.
The Dread Knights in particular were made to combat the most horrific monsters, namely greater demons. Now this is
So that's just a.
It is indeed. We've had the rules for a Grandmaster in a Dread Knight for a little while, but now we've actually got a full kit to represent the most heroic heroes of the Grey Knights in a Dread Knights ready to fight those great demons, with weapon upgrades including the Subliminator, the huge Psychic Melter, and a Nemesis Mace, which is what this thing has in common. Massive Psychic Blunt Force Trauma.
Right, so you've got a mace.
There's also a Nemesis Flail, which is sort of a Morning Star version as well, which is coming here as well. So we've got new weapons. That guy.
Updated baby carrier, and it still looks like a baby carrier. Still hate it, yeah, kinda.
Grandmaster, which is just cool. In terms
Kinda.
Of codex, Grey Knight version, expect to see rules like Gate of Infinity still there, slightly tweaked. We've got 5 detachments in there covering lots of different army styles.
They'll get an upgrade at some point.
Which covers vehicles and walkers, so you have an army.
Because they're not allowed Primaris, are they? Because they don't exist, so they don't get Primaris. So they need a resculpt just to make the Space Marines larger, but not be Primaris. So they need like slightly taller, true scale firstborn. Need new wet elves. Yes, please. Yes, please, hook and pin. Yeah, they can't be Primaris.
Well, it's been the site of many horrific.
It'll be an upgrade sprue topes. There's no way they're doing an entire new... They're not doing an entire new one. It'll be a small upgrade sprue. So does that mean we're going to get a combat patrol for salamanders as well, and one for Black Templars?
World Eaters have descended to Armageddon itself, but they're faced with regiments of the Death Corps, looking good as Space Wolves, High Marshal Helbrecht's Black Templars, and the Grey Knights with full steam.
So cool. What a great way to pick up a new war zone. And this actual book itself is the Crusade book. If you've never played Crusade before, it's a wonderful way of linking your games together in a narrative sense. Your cities get enhancements or your units get upgrades as you go along. And it's really cool way of playing.
They really should have done this reveal the other way around.
We're playing at the moment, and it's great fun. You can either choose to defend Armageddon, to attack Armageddon, or perhaps be one of the third party there. Just not quite sure.
They really should have done this reveal the other way around. Get all the AOS and 40k rule books out of the way, and then go. Oh, by the way, poof, there's Cathay.
It's great stuff. We've got Crusade badges in there. There's a focus on epic heroes, mighty deeds, fighting hellscapes as the barriers between warp and reality just merge. And what's really
Cathay should have been the closer. Really should.
Demons blocking to your game as sort of non-player characters.
I don't think the main studio would have been happy with that though. Do you think? I think the main studio would have preferred 40k and AOS to finish. Army the damn closeout. Is this the closeout?
An imperial linchpin plagues
I never think it's like it.
and a constant bloody warfare. Now the Blood God's followers swarm across the planet's ravaged surface.
Okay.
On the brink of annihilation, the
Grey
World's
Knights.
defenders issue a desperate plea for aid.
What, the Space Wolves help?
Anyone answer their call.
There's only one new model, right? Well, again, it's just a character, right?
The Adeptus Astartes must halt the demonic tide.
You saw 3. I only saw what maybe that first one was.
That was incredible, and everybody there will have noticed a whole new raft of Space Wolves.
Oh, they're here! The Space Wolves are here. We've been waiting for them for a long time. And it's great to see a fantastic new range of miniatures coming your way.
Is he fighting their favourite enemies, Thousand Suns?
I mean, look,
Okay, so spot the new ones.
it's just,
So the new one, there's a new one there.
And here they are. This, in particular,
Is that
right
new?
now,
And is that new?
Space Wolves Army launch set
I don't-
coming to you soon. Included in there is the new Wolf Priest, the new Battle Leader, the new Head Takers, the Blood Claws, and the Grey Hunters.
Oh, all these are new.
We'll talk about all of these. They got the new Codex in there as well. Oh wow, what a force! Let's have a look at some of the models a bit closer, shall we? Starting off with the Wolf Priest. Now, my compatriot Simon here tells me that aside from a random Games Day miniature some 20 years ago, this is the first time Games Workshop has done a Wolf Priest miniature, so it's great to see. And I'm right in thinking this is a kind of mix between an apothecary and a chaplain.
Indeed, their duties are to observe the warring tribes of Fenris and to sort of select potential aspirants. They harvest gene seed, they tend to the wounded, but also spiritual advisors preparing their brothers for mental and spiritual trials.
It's really nice. This mod's actually got quite a few options here as well. You've got head options, helmeted, bare heads as well. In game, you can restore wounds to units that you've joined, and also add one to melee wound rolls, lifting your pace. It's got rules from both the Apothecarium and the
Primaris curse, yeah, totally.
Also in the box set, we've got another leader, the Wolfguard Battle Leader. Might be my favourite model of the box, this one. It's so cool. Again, lots of options here. Helmeted, bare heads, different weapon options as well. Who are the Wolfguard operatives?
So these guys are members of the Wolfguard, and they're deputized into leading warriors on the battlefield. They're essentially the equivalent of a Space Marine lieutenant. They're typically temporary positions, but a war can last years, decades. So temporary is an odd term to use.
Poor Blood Angels.
Ancient and powerful relics from the Great Company's armory.
He's all right.
Amongst these Wolfguard, but his replacement is found. So
He's all right.
these leadership roles is invaluable.
You want these guys leading your units into combat, specifically.
So these are all old ones here.
Grey Hunters, or your blood.
The ones with the shields are the new ones.
Look at here. Look at these. What a great update on an iconic Space Wolf unit. These guys are the sort of the newer Space Wolves. Loads of options all over the kit, including different heads and things as well.
So that's just Primaris with some.
So they look like they're a bit newer.
Okay.
Yeah, they're young and impetuous, and they need to prove themselves.
With the heads.
Battle.
Okay.
Like all chapters, training is harsh and extensive, but the battlefield experience is the most valuable. And so
Assault, yeah, the Space Wolf Assault Intercessors with
that's pretty cool.
wolf things on. How you doing, Spotty?
Combat centric, carrying their Astartes chainsaws and their bolt pistol. But the big news here is, like all Space Wolves infantry in Tacticus armor, they are movement 7. So they're faster than the Space Marines because they're desperate to get into combat. They're cunning hunters as well, allowing them to reroll 1s to wound. And if the target is in range of an objective, they can reroll all wounds, which is pretty cool. Just like the Grey Hunters, who are the other iconic Space Wolf unit, which we are seeing new models for here as well. Again, all plastic, loads of options for the pack leader, lots of options all over the kit to really personalise your Marines, which is perfect for the Grey Hunters, as they're more the veteran Marines, aren't they?
Yeah, so they've survived long enough as Blood Claws to become Grey Hunters, and this is when the Canis Helix is really presenting a bit more apparently. So they've got grey hairs, fangs, rougher skin, all of those like canine developments that we love with the Space Wolves. They're really closely bonded units that work independently or as part of a larger force. They're stalwart and reliable and hold that sort of fire akin to the Blood Claws.
Oh, look!
Cool.
Oh, I like that.
Absolutely cool. But these guys are great at everything. They have Astartes chainsaws, so they can pack a punch.
How cool does it look when you get a Space Marine with a proper helmet? How cool does it look when you get a Space Marine with a proper helmet? He's alright. Yes. No, I take it back, he's not.
OC3 apiece.
OC3, I don't care. It's so dull. That's so good though.
They are absolutely cool, and I hate to admit it, but they might be one of the best core battle line units in the Imperial forces. So yeah, get your hands on, or your claws on some of these if you possibly can. Up next, we've got the elites of the force, the head takers, and their hunting wolves.
So the head takers tend to be from those.
More prizes for basic troops. Different legs with wolf bits on. I think it's a new kit. Yeah, it's a new kit. It looks like a new kit because they've put tooths on the. These are quite cool. So I'm guessing, I don't know.
Infantry similar to Blade Guard.
They're alright.
Recognised from Space Marines. They have loads of options. There's 9 interchangeable head options in the kit for your bare helmeted or your bare heads or your helmeted. There's lots of bare heads.
So there's 3 of those and then 3 wolves.
That really suits them.
So that's the Space Wolf Blade Guards. You like them? They're alright, aren't they, Hooks?
Power weapon shield or a pair of martial crafted power weapons for 6 attacks apiece. The head takers and hunters.
They're alright. I can get behind them.
Which is quite interesting. So you can run them around separately. You talk about the sort of going for the big monsters and the champions.
Power creep for battle line to make them relevant. The thing is, you make battle line relevant in other ways than just standing on stuff. Battle line shouldn't be better at standing on stuff. It's not a war game. Don't hate the publishers as much anymore. If only games was restored with wolf thing with Space Wolf and go Nordic. Yeah, it's Space Wolf rather than Space Viking. That's cool. Making 5-mans into 3s and charging the same price. That sucks.
There are 3 detachments inside, each with their own theme and their own saga to complete. Complete your saga, get additional rules, which is really cool. And in Crusade, there are new Oathsworn campaigns, expanding on those in Space Marines Codex. So the Space Wolf theme saga to complete, earn deeds of making, exclusive battle traits, scars, agendas, everything else you expect from Crusade as well.
Indeed, my favourite little aspect often of these codex is the little asides, the little addendums that are added to it. And there's a quote from an Inquisitor here that I think really sums them up. They are deviant all these space wolves, uncouth and lacking in honour, informal and without discipline. They respond with contempt to direct orders, scoff at Lord Gilliman's Codex Astartes, and treat the orders of Imperial commanders with contempt. And I think that sums them up perfectly.
Yeah, and an awful lot of Space Wolf players I've met as well, to be fair. You know who you guys are.
Deserve Magnus on their planet destroying it.
For the Space Wolves. And what's more, that's not all. There's going to be more coming as well. We just haven't shown you everything yet. Expect some more characters, some more elite units coming too, but keep your acute senses fixed on Warhammer Community website, where you can get to see more.
Ooh, more water, more Spacey Wolves.
That's great news for
Space Wolf, Wolf, Wolf.
We've been looking for, and it's here. Congratulations, guys. But let's have a look now over to Question Corner. Ed, folks are going to be happy about the Space Wolves, right, surely?
They are indeed. There's lots of love for Space Wolves. Space Wolves was a question though.
Oh, disappointed they haven't announced the. That's metal as well. Hang on, what does it say? When the forests are threatened, giving the salamanders chapter master. War dancer command. So that's coming back in metal. See, there's no made to order stuff at all. Doesn't seem like they're doing made to order at all now. It's all stock items. I love the cockatrice. Love the cockatrice. That would be really nice to get in Forge World resin this time. Trapper size. This is awesome as well.
So there we go. They already exist. As for other named characters in the future,
Salamanders, World Eaters, and Emperor's Children. I'm on a codex. That's it, isn't it? There's nothing else. Hey, Maladath. Is there one more? Are they going to do one more drop? I really like those. Hendy, I really like those. Are they on a 50? They don't look like they're on a 50. Minotaurs are on 50s, right? Maybe a teaser at the end. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. They are on 50s. They look... I do like those. I do like those. I like that colour scheme. I think it's the colour scheme that I like. The dark kind of browny red. Doomball brown, as it were. Like, we didn't mention it, but look, Heresy. Yeah. Yeah, the headhunters are really nice, Mala. I did like the headhunters. Come on, come on, come on. Show us something.
So, coming up first, we've got 1,000 Suns. They're going to be marching in with those new Sector robots. Then we've got the Space Wolves howling in. The World Eaters. Finally, the Death Guard are going to make a slow trudge up the field.
Coming quite soon as well. It's saying right now on the screen, so they're coming real soon, which is good news for all you Chaos fans.
Oh, okay.
Space Wolf fans. Now, what's coming next? We've got the Black Templars, we've got the Grey Knights, the Chaos Knights, and Imperial Knights are stomping over the horizon as we speak.
And then a little bit further on, these are 3 more factions coming now.
So that's Votan.
At least 2 of these.
Yeah, me too.
Votan, Salamanders, and
in the
an Imperial Fist.
Future, something's coming. It's a shadowy shape. What could it be? Let us know in the chat. What
the fuck is that?
Because I've got a couple of theories. So. What do you reckon? I reckon there's a few theories.
I've got an idea.
Yeah, me too. So there we go. That's what's coming for the future for Warhammer 40,000. We've got just enough time for a couple more questions. Is there anything else that's burning?
Oh, there's no more questions. A unit of 10 lieutenants. Returning plastic. Returning plastic. How much of this have you got, Hendy? I can't remember what you picked up. Ungors, Gors and Bestigors. Bet it's more Space Marines.
We saw Guilty.
Oh yes. Faithfuls. Faction.
They're not going to show anything else. Everything in plastic apart from the Cygor. Cool. Are you going to do Minotaurs as well? Are you going to do like loads of Minotaurs? Returning after they were gone for a few months at most. What does everybody want to look at first? What does everybody want to look at first? You finished 10 Minotaurs today? No way. Oh wait, I know. White Scars. I mean, meh. This was cool. The kill team stuff was cool. Sleep. I think I should probably, to be fair, I should probably go to sleep. They really should have done it the other way around, shouldn't they? They really should have done it the other way around. They really should have gone, oh, by the way, guys, here's some Space Wolves. Here's some 40k rules. Here's no AOS stuff. And then here's all the old world stuff. I've got to look at the Cathay again. Is it finished?
See you next time. Cheers, bye.
No. Okay, great. Legit. Wait, if Cathay is brand new, will everything be plastic? Yes, everything is plastic. They said that. They said that in the thing. Everything is plastic in the Cathay. All of that is plastic. Purples, all of it. That was one thing they said. All of this is plastic. Sleep time. I'll have a proper look when I wake up. See you, Tobes. See you, Squeezle. Even the Dragon Lady. Yep. Even the Dragon Lady is plastic. She's plastic. She's plastic. They're all plastic. Does it even say? I bet it even says. No, it doesn't. As well as Beastman. Oh. Yeah, so she's plastic. Question is, can I paint her for a raffle? I don't think I can. It's a lot to paint for a raffle, isn't it? We can see what we can do. I'm from Texas and we love our plastic here. Yes! She's gorgeous. What a model. What a model. Yeah, I'm It was a funny go really for Kilting is awesome. Grand Cathay is the bomb. Grand Cathay is opening the reveals with that and then trying to hold the hype train through everything else was hard work. But they're really nice, aren't they? They're really nice. Wonder how I'm wondering how I can paint flames on the inside of all this. Such a big sucker for Asian dragons. They're really, it's really pretty, isn't it? That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Love this with the mustache. So cool. Hope for White Scars.
And you're right, Christopher! Exclamation mark! They need LEDs.
Yeah, I'm usually not for LEDs in models, but I think these actually would really suit LEDs. I'm going to try. Well, I'm not going to try. I am. I'm going to do it really bright on the underside. Hopefully these are helmet parts which go over the top so you can paint the underside, glue the top parts on, and then paint the top sides. Because otherwise it's going to be very, very difficult to get the glow on the insides. Mushu from Mulan, do it. Would you use ink or an oil for the white? For what white? And the paint job looks easy. Best of all worlds on the statue. Yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, the statue dudes being an easy paint job is good because look at everything else you've got to paint. Look at all that. That's not easy. Ink or oil for the white on the dragon. I wouldn't use. I'd just use acrylic paint. Yeah, they're rather involved. They're rather detailed. That drummer on horseback is cool. This guy. So this it kind of reminds me of the Black Dragons and everything from Lord of the Rings, that range. New to your channel, hopefully not coming off noobish or rude. Love your stuff. No, you're not coming off at all. I don't tend to paint with inks or so what, the white hair? I just use white. I watch some streams, Vase, and you'll see how I kind of paint all that sort of stuff. You start from a grey and you just paint it up to white. That's just so nice though.
You can't paint them blue, Christopher. They are called the Jade Warriors.
I want to paint them
Ultramarine
blue.
Warriors.
I want to paint them blue. I really want to paint them blue. Jade or we riot? What do you think? Am I going to have to paint them jade? That means I'll have to paint my wood elves. Why are we rioting now? Don't riot now. It's a really clever colour. It is a really clever colour scheme. Maybe we should shift it away from blue. Maybe we should shift it away from blue. Maybe we should find a really cool oriental colour scheme. Such a nice painter's army. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. There's no way I could paint a unit of them. We're going to have to come up with a really efficient way of doing them, like we did with the Tomb Kings. The Tomb Kings haven't been too bad. We've crashed and smashed through the Tomb Kings. They've kind of come out all right. I think they always look great in orangish red. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of got to Google a load of oriental color schemes. Like green metallic armor would look cool with like pink and red. That would look good. You kind of took a week per model on your Tomb King Skelly Boys. No. I painted a lot of the skeletons really quickly. At the beginning. Like right at the beginning, once we'd sorted out the colour scheme, we smashed out the the bones. These feel weird. So, hang on. So it's all jade. So we've got jade warriors, hand weapon and shields, and then ones with spears, and then we've got the jade knights, and then we got these. I mean, that's amazing. Fire rain rocket battery. That's cool. And then you get the Shugenjan Lord on a Great Spirit Longmar. He's just, look how sassy he is. Look how sassy he is. Halberds, not spears. Halberds, not spears. Yes, thank you, Hendy. That's a good point. Yeah, they are halberds, aren't they? Yeah. Shields or halberds with elegant crescent blades. And then we've got Gate Masters of the Celestial Cities. Wow. I quite like that scheme. I'll tell you what, I quite like that scheme. Just the orange, black, gold, and silver. That's really nice. That's a lot of painting though. Sky Lantern is just nuts. It's just nuts. And then of course you get the dragon. Oh, wow. Wow. They all have scabbards and sidearms. I like that there is some attention to detail. Do they have some other gear as well? We don't know. Don't know. They are. Don't know whether I want to say this. Are they too detailed for Old World? Fucking hell. Got all the dragon scales on them. No, shut the fuck up. They're really nice, aren't they? They're really nice. That's a really daunting army to paint. Let's have a look at the. I'm going to compare them really quickly to the Wood Elves, because the Wood Elves are. I always thought the Wood. There we go. Where's the returning plastic's gone? I've missed it. Returning plastic. Here we go. He's cool. Right. That photo's out of focus. Come on, Games Workshop. Yeah. Point taken. They're quite detailed as well. Yep. Point taken. Point taken. I love these. These weapons are so cool. So what did we get in the battalion? 30 bows, 20 of these. So they're the multi-build kit, aren't they? And then they're the archers. And then we get the sisters and the... I can't think what these ones are called. The other versions. I'll probably build them both as these, because I'm not a big fan of those. Wild Hunt, there we go. Thank you, Henster. So I'll probably build them both as Wild Hunt. But I need the 30 bowmen, 100%. And then I'll probably build these as those rather than the spears, because I don't really want spears in the Wood Elf army. I want to be a bit more mobile, but they're so cool. And then I'll have to convert him, because I really don't want a metal one. I was just hoping. I was just hoping that these were going to come out in resin. I was hoping they were going to do those as resin. That I was expecting it to be metal. They haven't mentioned the War Dancers and the Way Watchers in here yet. So we've still got those to come. So I'm guessing the Forest Dragon will be in the second wave then. And hopefully hopefully they're working on converting that over to resin. Very Witcher-esque. If you like the sisters, get your shit together, Games Workshop. You especially notice the age of the models with the metal ones. Yes. Yes, you do. Even more so because they mentioned down here the Beast Pack from 1987. I don't know whether we can find the Wood Elf Beast Pack from 1987. Wood Elf Beast Pack. OP. The Wood Elf Beast Pack is really old. There we go. Check that out. That's really old. So and that's the, I'm guessing that's the Lauren Bear that we're talking about. So yeah, that's the Beast Pack, which is old. That will be made to order, I bet. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Finally, there's some real treasure to cap off the release. The Beast Pack is Mercer, who have long lurked in the thickets of the Oswald. These full and their accompanying beats have been hidden in the forest for so long that they've escaped photography for now. I reckon, because if the Beast Pack, I think he mentioned, did he mention that the Beast Pack was in here? And like, there's no, they seem to have stopped the made to order and just sort of started stocking stuff now. So maybe Hendy's laughing at my optimism. Hendy's like, ha ha! My phone's only just told me live what I've been screaming in here. Have you seen Cathay? Boom! You've been vibrating ever since. I'm so bleeding jazzed. Like, I mean, they're fucking awesome. I was speechless for half an hour, Ren, pretty much, and then I had to get through the other half an hour of the reveal so I could come back to these and look at them. Been waiting for Cathay for years. Congratulations, Ren, you now have Cathay, and Ren. It's a really nice battalion box. It's a really nice battalion box. That's a really nice set. It's a lot of models, but it's a really nice set. I like that a lot. Not overly detailed. She's such a good balanced set of models. Yeah, we've been saying that. So tempted. A decent chunk of points in the box. It's really nice. It's the same with the Wood Elf ones. Same with the Wood Elf one. I really like that as battalion box. It's far better. You remember when the Orc battalion box came out and we were like, meh. And now we get that. I'm loving that. So I'm grabbing that. Oh, we get 2 new Wood Elf transfer sheets. I missed that. Okay, so we get Deep Wood Scouts, Eternal Guard, Sisters of Thorn, making this an extremely flexible box befitting of mercurial forest dwellers. Oh. I was about to say I could see myself grabbing 2 boxes, but maybe not. Hendy keeps nugging me to do it. Yeah, we do keep nagging purples to get in. Beast one is so, not awful. I didn't think the Beastman one was that bad.
Nice.
Hey, Kilky Kilks. Kilky Kilks, I'm awake because... I'm awake, Kilky, because it is my duty to show you dragons. It is my duty as your best friend to show you dragons. That's why, Kilky, that's why I'm awake. I immediately prodded Tari. I nearly got her with Bretonians. Oh, they be dragons. They be dragons, Kilks. They be dragons. They be dragons. A roly with a raid. How are we doing, Roly Poly? Roly Poly. How are you, Rolls? Raiding and running, going to bed. Oh, bye. Illy. We have Dwagons. We get the battalion box. Need 80 Ungors and Gores, obviously. Yeah. I will have it. You need just so many. Oh, Kilky, you're a superstar. You're a superstar, Kilky. I love you, Kilks. Thank you, Kilks. Yeah, there's a lot of... Is that 30 Ungor? 30 Ungor, 15 Gore and 15 Bestigor, and a Cygor. You already have 50 odd of each, but you need the Cygor. You need the big dude, Hendy. So you may as well get the whole battalion box just for the big dude, right? I'll probably get the dragons with no one needing to persuade me. I'll just buy them to keep the box, 5 or 6 in the box, and dragons complete. You're mad, Hendy. 30 Gore, 30 Ungor. Dear. Cygor. Yeah, what did I call it? I called it something silly. Yeah, it's quite a nice model. I do quite like that one. But, yeah. No mention, Ren, anywhere here of the dragon. So I'm guessing... I was hoping the dragon was going to come back in resin. And I was also stupidly hopeful that these might come out in resin as well. But that was like wishful thinking. So at least they're back in metal. So I'm guessing we're going to have to wait, fingers crossed, for the second wave. And maybe the forest dragon will come out in resin. Did they say... Oh, returning metal. Oh, God, there we go. Returning metals, forest dragons. Have they just not added the forest dragon on there? Elves is great, and great eagles.
You look so tired.
That'll be sexy science, Hannah, because I've been awake since 9 o'clock this morning. I've already painted 40 Ungor and 42 Gores of my 50 Ungor and 55 Gore. Oh my God. It's a big burb. Hannah! Sexy science, Hannah is here. They cancel each other out. He'd fast though, he'll be fine. So,
Nick knew you wanted the forest dragon, so he went like, fuck you, Christopher Tom.
Unbelievable. Hannah, do you want to know what you missed? Do you want to know what you missed, Hannah? Do you want to know what you missed, Hannah? Do you want to know what you missed, Hannah? Do you want to know what you missed, Hannah? It doesn't even fit on the screen. It doesn't even fit on the screen. Let's make it a bit smaller. This is a sky lantern. I've already decreed the dragon needs to be painted like Mushi from Mulan. What is that? This is Cathay for Old World. This is the Grand... Oh yeah, there we go. This is the Grand Alliance of Cathay. And they are the Jade Lancers. And these are the Jade Warriors. And that's the battalion box. It's a bit good. It's a bit good, Hannah. It's a bit good. Yeah, super, super cool. Super, super cool. And we get Wood Elves back. So we got Wood Elves coming back as well. And we got Beastmen coming back. And then also there's there's new Space Wolves. Do you want to see the new Space Wolves, Hannah? They're okay. There is also there we go. Come on. There's also, because we all love Tari, everybody loves Tari, there is also some new Tyranids. I like the Wrecker, and I like the Termicide, and I like the Venom Spitter, and I like the Warrior. So I actually quite like all the Raveners. I think they're all really cool. Apart from that one. Not a big fan of that one. That one's cool. The Prime's cool. Those two are cool, and those two are cool. They made a new faction. Yeah. Cathay. It was talked about for a while, but I was not expecting them to go, here you go, dunk, have the Cathay. especially with how badly they got treated in the old world. So they released Cathay. I'm sitting here trying to be faithful to my Skaven boys. Oh dear, I know. I don't. I'm gutted, Spike. I don't see how they're going to get Skaven into Old World. Like we said the other day, they are the main big bad in AOS at the moment. I don't know how they're going to fit them in. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm really excited for the Wood Elves. I'm going to grab that. I'm fascinated by this. Are the Space Wolves cool? They're not uncool. They're not uncool. They don't look new, which is a Space Marine thing at the problem, really. Space Marine problem at the moment, really. So cool pose on the left. Yeah, I mean that's a pose that's already in the game. It's just got Space Wolf things on him now. These are okay. We've got a beaky helmet. And then there's also, I should probably skip those. There's Grey Hunters, which is really cool to see. Mark 7 helmet. That as soon as you put a Mark 7 helmet on a Space Marine, it looks like a Space Marine. So these look okay. They look okay. I don't know who painted those red triangles on there. They're wobbly. And then these are actually cool. These are not bad. But again, he's quite cool. That guy's quite cool. They're getting done in Striking Scorpion Green, Uriel Yellow, and a mid-tone grey. I like that. And then there's this guy, which thankfully has two different heads, because that head's not great. And you get a Space Wolf book. There we go. So, yeah. I like the preset with the long hair. Yeah. This one's alright. That's the best head by a mile. That's the best head by a million miles. I don't know why the fur is so thick. I don't know why the fur is so thick. They're okay. Yeah, wolf scales. Yeah, it's wolf scales. It's wolf scales. It's not wolf fur. Fenrisian wolves have scales. They don't have fur. So yeah, I mean that might be quite a good thing to try and kind of fill in a little bit, and then paint fur on. Looks pretty furry. Looks like dragon scales. I don't know. But yes, so there's that and that. And then also Beastman as well, because Hendy's really excited about the Beastman. To be fair, I'm excited about the book, because I want to do a Minotaur army. But yeah, so there's a battalion of those as well. I was going to say, where is the furry dragon? But that sounds dirty. Oh, Hannah, we've been talking about furry dragons and bad dragons and everything. They have eczema. They are very ashamed of that. Kilky, stop laughing. Depends if it's a bad one. A bad furry dragon. Oh my god, that's a whole other kettle of fish. A bad furry dragon. Oh, the Beastmen get a transfer sheet as well, Hendy. Show us your furry dragon. I'm not showing you my furry dragon. I was going to say I shave. It's not furry. So that's resin. That's new resin. That's the new sculpt, which is quite cool. That's an old metal model, which is now in Forge World resin, which will be lovely. And I am tempted to pick that one up.
Taking your furry dragon out on stream is against O's.
What if it's not furry? What if it's not? Kilky's having an absolute fit. What if it's not furry? I reckon that's a Kilky model. I reckon Kilky likes that model. And then the cockatrice as well. That's a cockatrice, Kilky. Doesn't look like a cat. I know Kilky, but it's a cockatrice. And we know how much you like cockatrice. It's a one. It's a cockatrice. A cockatrice is oh god, I can't. Is it an eagle and a scorpion or something? A furry cockatrice. A penis-a-trice. Guys, you're gonna get me banned. You can show us your cockatrice, but not the furry dragon. I mean, that's a little bit furry. It's a little bit furry. I don't know what that is. I can't even remember that model, Hendy. Hendy will know what that model is. I can't even remember that model. Cockatrice is a two-legged dragon wyvern serpent-like creature with a rooster's head. A rain dragon. What? That's a rain dragon because it's got reindeer antlers. Praeton. It's a Praeton. And then a Doomball. It's a Praeton. There we go. Hendy and Ren both in there. Boom. It's a Praeton. And then we've got that. Those, which are whatever. And those. That's a nice model. I painted that model years and years and years ago. Now, interestingly, these might be in one blister. Because we saw some pictures of some blisters. And in those blisters, they were in one blister. So all those heroes were in one blister. So those might end up being in one blister. And then we've obviously got the really, 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 really cool. So this, for those of you who are of a certain age, this chariot reminds me of the Tale of Four Gamers from White Dwarf, where poor Sawyer, fat bloke, painted a Beastman army, which is really, really cool. So I should probably try and do that. Tune in tomorrow and see Chris give the Furry Dragon a twist. Shaman R1 and the Beast Lords R1. I still have AOS Skaven from that release a few months ago. It's already been confirmed by the eBay leaker. Oh yeah, I couldn't remember what was in the leak. I'm pretty sure that was one of the blisters. I just couldn't remember which one it was. That's cool though. So the Shaman are in one and the Beast Lords are in one. So you get those two in one blister and those two in one blister. Pay double to see that twist. He's been selling a Beastman army on Facebook. I know, yeah, I know. Furry Dragon leak. Have you seen the Furry Dragon leak video? No. I'm going to stop that. Okay, I'll stop now to forget to take my meds today. We need Smarties for Hannah. Vase, thank you for the follow. Right, I am going to go and get some sleep because it's nearly 4 o'clock. Frozen After Dark. I'm really excited for the Wood Elves. I need to plan my Wood Elf colour scheme, and I think I want it to be this kind of colour scheme, the kind of the coppery orangey autumnal, like a combination of these two. She's so pretty. What, these? That was a lovely model. Yeah, these are all lovely. Where are the High Elves at? High Elves are already out, Sexy Science Hannah. If you go to Old World on this shocking website, you can get High Elves. You can get oh, so it's 110. So 110 is 88 with 20% discount. Okay, that's not too bad. That's actually in the realms of getting 2, isn't it? Yeah, only the first wave. There's a second wave coming that everybody's like, when's the second wave of the High Elf coming? Actually, what's the High Elf transfer sheet look like? Oh, fucking hell, you can't zoom in. Oh, you can't zoom in at all. Fucking bollocks. I need to put an explicit on my stream, don't I? Because I swear so much. I get so cross. For now, prices haven't gone up this year yet. Yeah, that's true. So we need the Wood Elves to come out quickly so I can get 2 boxes of them. Does anybody else want a commission? Purples. You definitely want me to. You definitely want a Cathay army commission, don't you?
You should fucking stop fucking swearing, Christopher. Fuck.
Oh, thank you, Olivia. No. No, it's fine. It's fine. Purples. I'm going to paint that myself, I think. Oh, I'm going to need some more boxes. I'm going to have to get organised with all my armies. I've got so many armies, it's ridiculous. That's really nice, though. That's really nice, isn't it? That's really nice. So, Wood Elves. I'm going to have to get the Wood Elf dice, aren't I? Because they'll be nicer than the High Elf crab ones. Oh, they've got cards as well. Oh, shit. Cathay is nice, but I need prices. Well, I'm guessing it'll be 110 quid. So the battalions have been pretty consistent. They've all been 110 quid. The only thing is that the Orc and Goblin one is shockingly bad. Because you get fuck all in it. Oh my god, yeah, you get absolutely nothing in that, do you? That's really bad. Wow. What's the Empire one like? The Empire, I don't think the Empire one's particularly good either, is it? Oh, that's not too bad. I suppose that's not too bad. Compared to I don't know, that just seems a lot. Maybe they are making the battalions a little bit bigger so they can charge a bit more. No, I reckon 110. I don't think they'll change the price. I think the battalions will stay at 110. So that's 88 from a local gaming store, 20% off ish, something like that. 88, 90 quid. They all have 60 plus models. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, 110. I reckon it'll be around there. So whatever the equivalent of this is in wherever you are. If you're in Canadian land, it'll be 753 bazillion Canadian dollars, etc., etc. Awesome. Right. Well, I don't know which army I'm most excited about. I think actually it's the Wood Elves. I think actually it's that. I'm excited about that, I think. And what I might do is I might get 2 boxes, sell a couple of sprues of these, and maybe 1 sprue of those to make a little bit of the money back. 200 maple bucks. 220 for a battalion. Is 220? Now, purples. Is that 220 from Games Workshop or 220 from your local gaming store? Is that before or after tariffs? Oh god, yeah, because you've got tariffs now, haven't you, over there? Have we put like 100% tariff on? They don't come from Trumplandia, so they won't be tariffed. Oh dear, Hannah, have yours been hit? Have yours been hit by tariffs yet? I'm excited for the precedent. Yes, Hendy, yes. I think the precedent set from that Cathay set sets a really good, exciting example for Kislev, which I'm sure you're really excited about. And to be honest, who doesn't want bear riders? I'm showing my Canadian friend I stand with them. As far as I know, Game Stuff isn't subject to any tariffs coming into Canada. Oh yeah, Canada. You're so on Kislev. Ren, now, Ren, don't ruin Hendy's excitement. Unlike America, we don't traffic trading partners and allies for no fucking good reason. Now you're making me swear. Oh crap, my FLGS doesn't seem to have battalions available. Oh no. Purples. Maybe just pre-orders. Maybe. You'll have to find, I'm sure you can find, I was just about to say, I'm sure you can find an FLGS that ships. Well, I'm so on Cathay, so we are even. Am I more excited for Kislev now that we've seen the precedent set for Cathay? I think I might be. Games which have an Asian market to appeal now, and they fucking appealed to it. Good God. I'm not denying that Cathay looked great, but am I more excited about Kislev now? I just. We might have to do a Tale of Overlords, Tale of Four Gamers type thing where we try and paint an army in small sections every month. 187. That's about. Is that better, Purples? The artillery and the balloon are just too good. More me to look. The artillery and the balloon are just too good. More me to for me to look at anything else that came out this night. Sorry, what? Sorry, what, Ren? Sorry, what, Ren? It's so pretty. What do you reckon, Purples? 187? Would you I'm trying to come up with a purple chop spark slap a Cathay army. Spark slap, there you go. Spark slap. You will visit my footbooths during the week and I'll check the old world section. Awesome. She's transcending looking and has occupied my entire brain. Spark slap, I like it. Ren Great Wilder Cathay. Yeah, let's try. So we got Hendy Chop, Fro Slap, and Spark Slap. Unfortunately, Hendy is the king of the Hendy Chop, of the Slap Chop cinematic universe, if you like. The Hendy Chop. Hendy Chop is the best chop. Hendy Chop is annoyingly the best chop. Hendy Chop is good enough that everybody hates him for it. That's really good, isn't it? It's really good. I love that pose. Look how well the face is painted as well. Somebody who can actually paint a female face is working for Games Workshop. So pretty. Right, I'm going to go get some sleep, if that's all right with everybody. Stream today. It's a woodworking stream today. So later this afternoon, we'll do a woodworking stream before movie night. And we're going to be doing Saxdeuce and Harumph's model holders. So they're model holders. So we're going to be doing those. So tune in for some woodworking. Nice and chill stream. It's therapeutic. Everybody who's watched my woodworking streams say that they're therapeutic and enjoyable. So come and hang out while I do that, and I will see you all later. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. And just before I go, Wood Elves rule. Bye.